Doggone it. Okay. Okay, it looks like I got one person in here. All right. Tell you that one person in. All right, let me see here, Miss Pikachu. Let's see how we work. Oh man, I lost it. Don't want that. Don't want none of that. Okay. What's up? Man, I got 9 people in here. 8 people. All right, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, comment, give me some feedback. Um, I got my iPad set up so I can actually see who's in the chat and who's chatting. If you're in the chat, throw some hearts up or something so I can see where you're at. Give me a comment, say what's up. What I'm drawing is Pikachu, as the title says. Somebody challenged me on it. So I'm going to see if I can do it. I believe I can. He looks pretty easy. Now, I could be wrong. I could be completely deceptive, whatever, tricked. But he looks pretty easy to me. So I think he's something I can handle. How's everybody doing? Who's all in here? RJ Draws. Hi, RJ. And I only see one other. I don't really see anybody else. You know what I could do? I don't know if I can mirror my screen. Okay, I see somebody else in here. Hey, It Bits. Tell me your real name. Type your real name in, cause I can't understand all these whatchamacallit names. But tell me your real name, yeah, so I can really speak to you. Aaliyah, okay. Well, hello, Aaliyah. It's nice to have you in here. I thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I want you to. And I have another channel that I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. It's called All Things Artistry, where I can actually go live on that one. And that one is just art. The channel we're on now is art and ministry, but that one's just art. Like I said, I'm glad you're here. I tell you what, are you guys into Pokemon? Or whatever this Pokemon? Yeah. I'm not really into it, but somebody asked me to draw it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the way I'm gonna start, what's up, Aaron? Not me. You're not into it. Are you into art? Because if you're into art, that's just as good. We're gonna start off with a little yellow, but we're gonna go light on the yellow because we're gonna have to go over the yellow with some other colors. Ah, what's your favorite art? Like me, I like drawing cartoons. I like drawing characters and stuff. Even though I can draw a couple other things, I like drawing what I see. Drawing in my head, I can do it, but it takes me some time to really get the visual. And I got to just kind of take a look at something for a reference before I get going. So we're going to shade like this just to get a little of the yellow going on because we know this character is mostly yellow. And it just kind of helps us get where things will be located. Like we know he has red cheeks. So is this a red? This is more watermelon. Let's see if I can find a red. Obviously, I didn't set everything up the way I probably should have. And you know, like I said, this is me doing something for somebody because they just wanted it. I don't mind doing it because art is art. Let's see, a little right there. A little right there. We kind of see where everything is. A little right there, a little right there. Then we got a little right here. A little right there. So Leah, is this your first time with me? And if so, that's okay because I just got started really drawing this kind of stuff. I do draw, but I what they say, I put my pencil down for a while because I just was busy doing other stuff. So now I'm kind of like trying to pick it back up. And it's taking me a little bit to get it adjusted back to the way things were when I was in a regular routine of practice. Perspectives and all that other stuff. What's up? Anybody else in the chat want to say hi? Feel free to. I might just start with the face. Because usually I be getting all these details in the bottom and stuff like that, but maybe I want to start with the face. Because I'm talking a lot of junk, but this might not be as easy as I think it is. Lots of little details or whatever else. You see I already got my colors out of place. It should probably be a little bit more over here, which means those eyes are too close together. Let's try it again. Let me try with a yellow. Let me try that. Yellow pencil. Where's that sharpener? Pencil sharpener. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't, I ask you to subscribe to the channel. Shout your name out so I can see who's in here. We can have some conversation while I'm drawing. I was challenged to draw this little Pikachu character. And as soon as I get this head shape right, we're going to go to work. This might take me about a good hour and a half. So, like, if you had to take off and stuff like that, go ahead. No harm, no foul. You got to come back later. Go ahead. No harm, no foul. I just ask that maybe you subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Shout your name out so I'll know who's all in here. And we'll just take it from there. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go with a light pencil. I said a light pencil. This is a dark pencil. Let's get one of these here. I don't want to make it too heavy. Let's see.
We salvaged this one during our last battle with the Turtles. It would serve you well to obtain more of these keys from the phone commanders that guard the outer door. Using beams and wires should be able to get us up that tower. So we can destroy Martha too.
So I'm just in here. If anybody's in here with me, just shout yourself out. What's up, chat? Say hi. And I'll know what I'm working with. Or else I'll just stay drawing. And I won't even look up. Is Pikachu a cat? It's like a cat rabbit. I wonder. Drawings like this, I usually use ink. Not pastels, but I haven't gotten so accustomed for pastels that it's all right to use. But they always come out better with ink. So who knows how I might tighten it up. But yeah, let's just see. I got TVs going on in both rooms. I was gonna draw in the other room, honestly. But something said, well, you used to doing it in here. Staying here. Okay. That might go a little quicker than I thought it would. Maybe. We'll see. So like if this right here, this right here. Let's bring that down like that. That down like that. Let's bring that more like that. Bring that more like that. Bring that more like that. Then bring that more like that. Which means that's not going to really be seen as much. And that's okay. If you're visiting, I just ask that you subscribe so we can get this on. This is going to turn out good. I know it is. Mm-hmm. Go up here. I'm doing a lot more sketching with this. With these kind of characters, I think it's more darker lines. What's up? If you're here, shout yourself out. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 so I can get monetized and I can really get into some artwork. But yeah, um, I'm drawing with pencils and pastel pencils and pastels. Like I was about to say, drawing cartoon characters is usually more of an ink thing for me. So me doing it with these pastels is a little different, but it's not too bad. But it is a little different. But it's working. So I can't complain if it's working. Anybody in here that draws? Or do you paint? Paint or do you draw? And I'm just talking because I don't want you just being here sitting without having something to talk about or talk to or whatever. So and I do want to know about you. I really do. Once I get my outlines in, then it gets fun. because once these are in, then it's just kind of like coloring. Maybe I should make my own coloring book. You guys, would you guys, nah. But you might know some kids that would appreciate a nice little coloring book. You know what? You know what? I'm not even gonna say that because there's some adults that like to color. It's a piece. It gives them a piece when they color. What's up, Victor? How you doing? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you can join me on some more lives. Maybe once I get a couple people that's consistent, I can just pull somebody up and we can talk while I draw, or we can both draw and talk and let everybody else watch us have a conversation. Victor, do you do artwork? I wish I had an alert when people join in. Where's my brush? Once I get that head right, it's on. Once I get the head right, we gonna really get into it. I can't get this head right. That's close. It might just be these circles, these cheeks. Could be these cheeks. Because if I hit these cheeks right, everything else falls in place. You know, some people they use. Hey, what's up, everybody? Shout yourself out. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 to get monetized. Some people use stencils to make sure they line up everything just right. Now, I like stencils, even though I don't really use them. I was I was going to use them till I customize shoes. These are maybe too big. Maybe that's what the problem is. I was going to use them to customize some shoes, or maybe I just do the face first and then see how everything else just blend in with the face. I was going to use them to customize some shoes, And then that was it. But maybe I should just, use the VR sets and stuff like everything else. The problem with this guy is his head. His head is not the right perspective, but that's what happens when you draw freehand. Well, that could happen. Everybody might not have the same troubles that I have. This comes out just a little bit this way. Maybe more like that. Let's see. Most people want to see me cooking, but I'm taking so long trying to get this head right that I ain't even got to really drawing. But that's all right. If you need to step away and come back, it's okay. No harm, no foul. But just shout your name out and subscribe if you choose to. And then once we really get going, you can always come back and holler at me. Ain't no problem. That might be more it right there. More like an egg shape. Yeah, that's a little better. Mhm. Yeah, probably a little bit more better because I realize his eyes are a little far away. Got a lot going on in here. Let me see. Hmm. Okay. Maybe it is big like that, but I'm just not getting big. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm making his eyes too small in proportion to his face. All right, let's just. Why am I talking to myself? Let me just go in here and see what I can do. I thought I had a sharper pencil. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Now, let's see how we do. All right, we about to get busy. Anybody that's in here, we about to get busy. As soon as I quit breaking my leads on my pencils. Seems to be a habit of mine. I'm having trouble with the eyes. And I don't know if it's off because of, oh my gosh. I might have to get another pencil. I'm having trouble with the eyes because I don't know if it's off because of the head. But we're trying to see how this is going to work. Okay, so now everything is off a little bit because it's got to come up here. If this comes up here, then we're talking right there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thinking it's right there. that's there. Okay. So it's almost like all right. So we're gonna go with that right there. Starting to heat up, ain't we? You're a great artist. Thank you, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, just came across the channel making me want to start drawing again, laugh out loud. But I know I suck, though. Keep up the great work, though. If you still in here, I'm going to tell you what. I put this pencil down for about 10 years. I started telling the story on another live, and I forgot and lost my train of thought. I started drawing for about 10 years. Stopped drawing for about 10 years. Might be longer than that, maybe 15. But I noticed my daughter could draw. And she draws pretty well just out of her head. She just remembers things and can get that visual good, which is better than me. But she wasn't good at it. You could see the potential, and I just kept making her draw. She didn't like it, but I kept making her draw, kept practicing and telling her about the shading, the cross hatching, and different things to make it a little exciting and more better. Now she's even a better artist. This is Raven Draws or something like that. I can't remember which channel she is. But what I'm saying is get into it and continue, you get better. Like I said, I haven't done this in about 10 years, and I decided to do my YouTube channel with my art and add my art in with my poetry and ministry and all like that. And now I'm getting better. I'm getting back into a routine, and then my hands are starting to get the memory of curves and all that other stuff and perspectives. So yeah, it's never too late if you get anything else out of what I just said, all that extra stuff. Get back into it because you just never know if it's something that God put in you that's a passion for you. Then the ability to do it might be in you. It just might have to be developed. There still might be a gift. The gift could literally be the passion to do it. And then you develop that passion. Next thing you know, you're doing great stuff with your art. Okay, now this is looking more acceptable for me. And when I look at some of the artists on Facebook and YouTube, I ain't gonna lie, it be making me want to quit. But one thing, you got to remember, we all have a. You might have to pick that pistol back up. Yeah, yeah. I compare myself to. I do too. And then I start questioning myself. Am I good enough? Am I adequate enough? But one thing you got to remember, God has given us all a gift. And I don't know if you're religious or nothing like that, so I'm not gonna get too preachy with it. But there's this thing called diversity of gifts. And the diversity is the fact that he gave you a personality, he gave you a talent to fit your hands, your style. Like my style, I can draw Pikachu, but when you see it, you might be like, oh, Sam drew that one. Because that's my diversity. The diversity is the person, the personality, the attitude that goes into the artwork. So even though somebody does something different than you, it don't mean it's better, because you might look at this pencil drawing with all these little white details and black details, and you'd be like, "Oh, that looks so realistic. That's so nice." And then you turn around and say, "But I want that Pikachu on my wall." So it's really the way, um, who's ever watching, looking at your drawing, is really what they like. You just be happy with what you do and do the best at it, because ain't nothing better than the best you can put forth. Nothing better. I'm glad who's ever in here joined the channel. I'm asking you to subscribe, please. Continue to join me for some lives. We can just have a good time with it. Maybe we'll do one of them sipping draws. I don't drink, so I'm literally talking about like something like Pepsi or something like that. But we all get the same picture, and we go live, and we all draw it and share what we do. I think I'm pressing too hard. I like drawing with ink, but I really, let's see. Oh yeah, I dropped this up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like drawing with ink, but I really like drawing with like charcoal and pastels, because you can shade, and I love the shading. I love the shading effect. That just doing this right there, that just does wonders for me. Wonders, I tell you. Okay, Pikachu. I'm gonna get the rest of this body in, and then we're gonna start filling in with some colors. I should put some colors in now, because I know how this body is going to go. Let me see. Love y'all. Love y'all for being in here. Well, maybe I've been using the wrong side. Don't say that. That'll make me look real stupid. Oh, no, I just broke the pencil. I should have stayed on the side I was on. Just destroying my pencils. I need to go out and get me another pencil sharpener, for real. It's not even the same texture. Okay. Let's get this little hand. I messed that hand up just that quick, but it's all right. The ink is too dark, so it looks like you're doing a karate fight anyway. See if I can do this hand better. The perspective is already off a little bit, so I know it's not going to be dead on. So I can live with that. And maybe it's because of the soft charcoal that keeps breaking. So I spoke too soon. Because this one seems like it's about to do the same thing. So it looks like Pikachu got this little red tail here. But it's off because it's in the wrong spot. Let's see. This thing is going like from here to there to there to there to there to there to there. Okay. I might do that with a straight line because lines is kind of weird. See? I'm gonna put it over here even though it's not over here. I'm gonna make it seem like it's over here. Then send it off the edge like that. Then he's got this red thing. Okay, we almost there. We almost there. Because what's going to happen is don't know whether I want to do a background or what. Anybody in here, what do you think? Should I do a background? Background can be so time consuming, but they can still really bring a picture out. Am I just gonna stop with this? No, I'm gonna go a little deeper, but I'm just trying to see how far. Cut that other TV off in a minute. Okay, time to go for the head, which is not going to fit, and that's okay. Okay, that's gonna work. Now here comes the fun part. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I forget something. Now comes the fun part. The shading. All right. Oh, I didn't really do the eyes. Let me see if I can get some eyes captured.
Go ahead. You got it. I know what the hell it is, but I got it. Doesn't coordinate. Well, why don't you send something my way first? Wiring the first up now. Too bad. You just did it verified. What do you mean? No. No.
There's more of a pencil. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Please subscribe. Let's see, maybe have like a Pokemon arena behind him or something. They on this picture that I'm looking at, it has like a bunch of lightning strikes and stuff. The only thing is, I don't want to get maybe I won't. Maybe I'll finish it later or something like that. Because if I get too detailed with it, then I don't finish the picture on the live because it takes extremely amount of time. See how long it's taking me just to get these little details together. And I don't really watch Pokemon, so I would have to look up on Arena and all that other stuff to see exactly what you're talking about. All right, looking good so far. Now I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in with, let's say, maybe I use a gold. Just go. It's called burnt lumber, but let's just see. I need my rag. Be right back. Not bad. I had to get my rag because my hands get dirty, and when they get dirty, and I start shading other colors, then the black gets on it, and then it becomes too dark like this one just did. But we'll see. I think we can fix that a little later. Let me see. I don't think this is the one I should be using anyway. I'm missing a light. That's what it is. Okay. If I can find the right color. Here's the color I should have been using. Okay. Put it up there so I can come back to it. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Where's my little brush? Okay. So now I see the mixture of these two colors just might work. I, I just can't go too dark with this first one. All right. First, gonna do this. Take this all the way up. This is like finger painting to me. One day you're going to have like a million in here. Watch. Man, I wish. You know what I would do with a million? I would literally, I don't know, I'd probably quit my job. Quit my job and just draw for fun. Yeah, babe.
Are you still using a charger?
I am. Why? Your phone went dead?
Yeah.
I'm on live, so.
Okay.
Um, go, go ahead. How long you think this will last?
What is it on?
It's on 100%.
Oh, Probably like an hour.
Once take it once it get down to 50%, I'll call you because this is the only way I can keep up with my chats.
Okay.
You want to come down and draw?
No.
You sure? I've been bragging about you.
No.
Okay. She's so shy. That's my girl, though. I love her. One day she's gonna come and join me. She used to be a little outgoing. She's a little monotone now, but one day she's gonna pop back up and be like, "What's up? What's up, world?" I already know it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Some of this shading is a little heavy, and it's okay because we're going to go in with yellow highlights and white highlights, and we're going to go in with a eraser, and then we'll go back with a pencil and add some shading definition. We'll define the shading. So right now it's like, well, this ain't Pikachu's color. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not even close to his color. And I keep dodging this ear up here, and I keep remembering this ear is black. Yeah, this is black. Let me get the other part. I'm a little out of sorts because I'm working from the top down. And if you've ever been in here with me, I usually work from the bottom up. But I kept finding myself smearing my projects. So I said, I'm going to try to work from the top down. But I'm not used to it, so it's kind of throwing everything off a little bit. And like I said, I'm a little out of sorts. But I think it'll be okay. I'm just more kind of letting you guys know where I'm at with this. Okay, so I'm gonna go around here and shape it a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Then we'll hit it with a real line eventually. Another draft of the charcoal pencil, because I use charcoal too. I guess you can figure that out. Like I said, because they give you the best smudge techniques, or the best, they work better with you when you're smudging. So that's why I like them so much. And I like to smudge. That's my thing. When I discovered that, I was like, yeah, I love that. And maybe that's my style, that smudge shading or whatever else. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna get everything in here. I did it again. All right. I'm gonna get some red. Get my red going. This is a whole different pastel color I'm using from a different box, and these really move. They really shade good, as you can see. Everything that needs to be red is going to be red. You know what? I had some. See if I can find some Q-tips. If you ever see my workspace, you'll be like, "Boy, he's a mess," and I am. Because I can't find nothing. If I could ever find those Q-tips, oh boy, that would put me in the mix. But guess I'm working without them right now. Okay. So now check this out. Well, no, I'm gonna finish this part first because these are different stages of red. Please like, subscribe if you're in here and I just ain't paid attention to you. I need a pink. I'm grabbing some of this black because it's almost like these cheeks are in different stages of red. Now it looks like everything is dark, but it's not. We'll be all right. I'm going to see if the yellow goes over it. A little bit. So let's see what we can cut with the yellow. Because we got white in there too. I need it. Oh, here it is right here. I'm saying I need it. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go here. Shoot, why can't I have 1 million followers? I already see that. Why can't I? There I go selling myself short. Yeah, 1 million followers. My daughter came down here. I think I lost track of what I was saying, but yeah, I would definitely. Well, I probably wouldn't retire from my job because I would still use medical benefits because you never know what's going to happen in life. Have I ever seen the movie? No, I haven't. But hold on. just screenshotted that so I can look it up a little later. What's it about? Since you're on here and we ain't doing nothing but drawing, what's it about? Nezarelli boy. It would be dope to see you draw a picture of the character Sung Woo form from that movie. Okay, let me screenshot that again. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna try to remember your profile name. So when if it's something I can do, I might just do it as a challenge, whether I pass or fail. I'll just I don't know if I send you a message or how that worked, but I'll let you know when I'm going on to try it, and maybe I'll do it live. But if it's too advanced, I might just do it off camera and just do a speed video of it when it's done. What? I don't know if this is the right yellow for this Pikachu. Maybe I can go lighter. Let me see. Yeah, this one seems a little lighter. This will be all right. This will work out. Some of this brown is supposed to be a shade, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture that. We'll see. All right, let's see. If you appreciate animation, ID suggests giving it a watch. I suggest giving it a watch. It's on Netflix, I believe, and I do get Netflix, so I definitely will. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to go in here with the eraser and everything because this thing has really gotten dark. That's the one thing about the shading and everything else with your fingers, because your fingers is fat. So yeah, fat fingers don't do too well. Ain't no Pikachu head, red eyes. it's really going to take a like going back in with the pencil, but that's all good. All right, so let's let me just get some of this yellow out the way quick. Because see, if I put this yellow down, then I put the gold and the bronze over it, I might just be able to highlight by erasing, and that yellow will still be up under it. I almost kind of like the tan yellow with that gold brown in it. It just depends. If I can do the face well, then I'll do the rest of the body the same way. I gotta be able to do that face well. Get some more red. There I go, working on the bottom before the top. And this pastel set, it's really chalky. So it smudges and smears good, but it's really chalky. Really. But I kind of like it. I'm gonna have to see what brand it is. I think I'll pick this up from like a garage sale. You got me thinking about the 1,000,000 followers. He's really cute. Thank you, Andy. Please subscribe. Go ahead and follow me. You can join me for some more lives. But he's not done yet. We working on him. We are working on him. I'm adding some shading to make him look kind of weird, but we'll see how it turns out. He's running like 3 different stages of shades. I don't doubt it at all, and still be a fan when you do. I like that. Hey, you let me get 1,000,000 followers, we getting paid. I'm gonna slide you something just for speaking that into my life. But I believe it could happen. You know, I think I'm more of a person that what do you call microwave person. So I look for a return on the things that I put into, and I look for it quick. That's probably why I'm not famous recording artist, because when I put the investment and the time and the money in, as nice as my stuff was, I didn't see a return on that investment. And therefore, I just kind of like gave up a little bit and put it to the side. Now I'm bringing it back out a little bit with my artwork. I'll put my music up underneath it. Now it's godly music, godly hip hop and poetry. You know, everybody's not into that, but this is what I'm doing now. But I probably could have did a lot more if I would have continued and not got so impatient because things ain't turning over as quick as I wanted it to. Yeah, I got them on this channel too. Like some of the postings that I just put out with art, it has it on there. But like if you scroll down towards my earlier work, you'll see a lot of my hip hop videos. Actually, there's one I just re-released yesterday, just a little smidget called Redeem. and so that's probably closer to the top. But um, if you go to my website, Payhip, Payhip. I wonder if I can type that in. I'm gonna type. No, I can't. But if you go to my website, Payhip, and the payhip.com/, righteous rewards, and righteous is spelled RIJUS rewards, then I got a whole site with all my stuff on there. Feel free to check it out. You know, see if you like anything, or just like I said, go to the funnel on down the timeline or whatever you call it from YouTube, and just find some of that. Find some of that. It's pretty good. It was good for its time as well. I don't know, if it's still relevant. Some people still like it, but yeah, that's what I do. Many traits and talents.
I'm not gonna lie. I can tell right away out of everyone here I like you to be. Garcia.
Appreciate y'all you hanging in there, or whoever comes back. Appreciate you. Like I said, it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna try to do a couple more drawings today. I'm gonna probably take a little break after this, but I'm gonna try to do a couple more. One young lady asked me to draw her profile picture, which looks like another kind of anime. And then somebody asked me to draw his profile picture. And I'm not charging right now. Maybe one day when I get 1 million followers, I might have to ask for a donation or something like that, because it gets tough trying to do everybody's stuff, especially if you're doing it for free and you got to figure out time to do it. But for right now, I just appreciate those who's following me, and so if I can fulfill a request for them, I will. And if anybody want to give me a donation, maybe one day I'll put my Cash App up, or you can find my Zelle, something like that. But until then, we just enjoy what we're doing. I appreciate the live. Okay, yeah, bro. What's your real name or your nickname, other than your handle? Cause I gotta try to remember some. I want to try to remember the people that's coming back to holler at me. All right, it's time to get in here with the eraser. After I do something with this white a little bit, I gotta do the eraser first. Yeah, let's see. All right, we're gonna come this way with it. Where's my brush?
You doing some last minute Christmas shopping? Gear it up. Grab a car. Something fresh.
Welcome. Who's ever just popped in, please subscribe to the channel. This is one drawing of 3 that I'm going to try to accomplish today. Shout your name out if you want to, so I know who I'm talking to.
What the hell just happened? I said practical. What? Anything you want to practical power? Also, what the heck a directive? What? Is that what you think is going on here? If you say it doesn't work on everything, no, you can't try it, no, you can't. No more questions. I've been in. Be careful with those robots.
Okay. I see it coming together now.
So, you know, bodyguard percentage. You're familiar with enforcement logistics and politics. But it's all good. Doing for screening the roads.
Thank you, Lord.
And that's all you do all year. Like some.
All right, let's get up here.
One day. Big job. We were 364 days a year. Because on one day, we deliver presents to several billion individual domiciles across 37 continents without ever being detected by a single police. We prep, we rehearse every moment, every step, down to the last second. So yeah. 364 days? Whatever. Wouldn't it be easy if you broke it up? You know, and some of the machines are different places, more efficient. You got your own thing. There's a purpose. It's purpose. It's a singular force in the universe. Okay, so worst case scenario, someone can step in for him, like saying, are you listening to me? No, no one can do what he does. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. And he knows that about every
I'm missing my movie. I can hear it. That movie with The Rock and Santa Claus. I can't think of what it is, but I can hear it in the other room. Anybody know the name of that movie? It's coming together. It's coming. So once I get all this, then I'm gonna go in with a little more color and a little more detail. I don't think I'm gonna do the background. Right now, I don't think so because I'm just trying to knock some stuff out and get more videos out and grow the channel. But once the channel grows a little bit, then maybe I'll take some time and do some deeper details. Oh, is that not it? Or is it okay? No, not Too Fairy. I'm looking away because I call myself putting the iPad up here so I can see the chats a little bit better because of the size of them. No, not Too Fairy. You just have to Google it. It's when the Rock plays a character that helps Santa Claus, and I think they kidnap Santa Claus or something like that, or they try to take him captive or whatever else, and he does what he can to get Santa back. It's a real good story. It is for me. I like that kind of cheesy action and stuff like that on some of my movies. Not all of them, but some of them I do. All right. Now, let's get busy. Going this way. We shading. This is just like finger painting. I love it. Love this chalk. So I'm gonna go back over this area and then I'll be able to leave this area alone.
Just give me a minute, sweetheart. I gotta talk to these absolute morons for a second. And then we'll go get some boba. Who? You know who? You really want to do this? I have no idea what you're talking about. And while I'm enjoying this visit from the Magic Mike Christmas today, I got a couple ways going on boba too. Okay, big boy, come on. We're gonna blow this little solid boxes down the deep. You want to crack at it? I'm telling you, for your own health and well-being, just you need right now. unboxing information yesterday. You paid quite a bit for it. Good. The Arctic. I know this because I'm the one who sold it. You're the one. You know what you've done by coming here? My client is not to be left behind. Who's your client? New York? Who is it?
Okay. I still wish it was brighter. This yellow. But maybe I'll leave well enough alone. Probably shouldn't even put that pencil mark in that ear. Okay.
The same thing I have always wanted for hundreds of years. To make them the time has come to punish the knowledge. All of them. Everyone who is on the list. Everyone who has ever been on the list. Anyone who's ever been anyone who's ever been rude or late. Talking about almost everyone. Everyone I see fit. What are all these? And he is going to hell. Step away. Let him go. I think you can't see it yet, but when you wake up this Christmas morning, the world will be like what is it actually? Pickle team moving now. What the hell was that? What was that? What the hell was that? Where is he? We gotta get out of here. I don't know. I just hit on it. I posted the deal. I'm telling you, she did not mess around.
Let me find those Q-tips. I know I have. I don't know. Have to function without them. Okay. I just think when I look at the picture and compare the
Get more than just savings. Get more with Pikachu. Running late? With Braun, you can still look it. Legendary Braun. Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. Braun. You take one stroke, Braun takes five. Getting it close has never felt so comfortable. Even on a 7-day beer. Braun, better by design.
okay. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will. It just depends if these pencils can stand up to the wear and tear that I'm putting on them because they just won't stay sharp. That one won't sharpen. That one won't sharpen. This one might do. Okay. So let me get this going now.
Someone who cares. Look, Grandma, I don't have time to flip your heads. You can hit the bus. Goodbye. Asshole. Get away.
Okay.
The machine isn't working. Fix it. Now. Let's test it with Hey, wait. My guy scanned all last night. Look at this. Yeah, huh? Sort of. He's actually a 900-year-old ogre with 13 sons who belong to man. Huh. He said that he was going to
Yeah.
fuck them all. Everybody.
Yeah.
I'd be more worried about what kid. Kidnapping and no reason. Unfortunately, no one will read is now nice. Not funny. Yeah.
Let me see that.
So what would you normally do? I mean, normally I'd be running better. Taking things off cell phones now. You go to footprint, Facebook. What kind of look for it? Facebook. Check out. Updated several ways.
Where's the little pencil?
Again, put the guy I didn't know about Pokemon. If you go check on YouTube, what's that? Unauthorized components. Oh, his. Principal stuff. Couple of activations in the building. Sample of divination against Santiago and Air conjuration. 8 days ago, 2 hours apart. Expected airflow coordinated and terminated. Super. Yes. Santa's got a brother? Doctor. Yes. No. That's what's the whole think about it. So the consumer brand and one has no jurisdiction. What is that? That's the deal. War is not right. It's all. There's no right anywhere. How? United States is
Hmm. It's a darker shade. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a darker. Yeah, I like that. Nolan, are you on here? Hey, Nolan, you still here? I just happened to look up. Nolan, you still there? Because if you are, I'll call myself going to your page. You talking about that little blue thing with the big eyes? I need some kind of alert to say when somebody has jumped jumped in on the live because I totally missed you. Okay. Okay. So we're working with the dart. Okay, so I need a better red. Hey, didn't you? Yes, Nolan, if you're on here, I'm going to draw your avatar. I just got to make sure it's the right thing. I don't want to just be wasting time drawing something that's not what you was looking for. I didn't get that right. Oh, that's a good blend right there. That is a real good blend. I can add that white. Okay, now we cooking. Now we cooking. You can barely see it, but there it is right there. Now let me get some more of this black and bring it over here. Put on this tip. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Mr. Footprint. You and I aren't so different. We're pretty different, but I think we have some things in common. Right. Me. Yeah. Maybe you said you were the guy that likes to have a good time. Is a gambler? Well, so am I. Now, when we came in here, my man told me that you thought you could beat me at the game, initially I said, no way. But the more I see him getting riled up, I'm starting to like my odds. So, just give me out. If you win, you go to your dungeon forever. If he wins, unless you don't want us to come in. I mean, I get that. No chance. A lot of people watching. In enough. The contestants will exchange blows if first knocked out or down.
Okay. Anybody still with me? Let me see. Might just be popping in.
My turn. It should be merciful. Came in the first touch. But what fun would that be?
Wish this was sharper. Nope, never animated at all. I used to. I don't even know if you even there. I didn't even know my Wi-Fi went out. What happened to the Wi-Fi? Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm almost about done with this one. really don't know what else I could possibly do. Maybe I can be an animator. I don't know. I think they got that gift of just being able to draw without looking. Unfortunately, I don't have that gift. I wish I did, but I sure don't have it. Unfortunately. Let me see. Think I'm almost through. Think I'm almost through. All right, everything looks dark where it's supposed to be. See what I get for messing with something? You should just leave well enough alone. Just darken the border. Be done with it. Little white right here on this chest. Okay. I'm not gonna put a background on it.